Hey, what's up, guys? It's Russo and Jordy with Backdoor Fantasy Sports, and this is our daily show. We've got a fun 8-game NBA slate we're excited to get into. If you've never tried Prize Picks, though, use our promo code at the bottom of the screen, and they will hook you up with a full 100% deposit match, all the way up to $100. So they're going to match whatever you put in on your first deposit, and if you go for the full 100, you literally get 200 to play with, and you should be able to get a lot done with $200 to start. So use our code and they will hook you up. And if you're new to our channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. We run several different types of shows, and we have our late night show. This is our daily show, and we have more content in the works. So make sure you're subscribed and you'll be notified as soon as we drop our videos. And also thank you so much to everyone in the community. I think we're about to crack 6,000 subs, which is just wild to Jordy and I. We started this channel for fun. We literally didn't have any sort of agenda, and it started growing, and you guys have been awesome. We love the community we have. So we appreciate you guys. And speaking of our community, if you could continue to just help us grow the channel by liking the video, it's been amazing. You guys have been killing it. We appreciate you. So, all right, let's just get right into the picks then. Like I said, we have an 8-game slate. We also have NFL tonight with an actual good game to mix and match. So it's going to be a great night, guys. We're excited to get on the right track here. All right, so to get me started, who did I start with? Okay, yeah, so I'm going to be starting with Franz Wagner. I'm going to be taking his rebounds for over 4.5. This is just really low. He's very active on the glass at the small forward position, and it's a great matchup. So I'm going to be taking him for more. That's going to be the first play. So let's jump into the over-under first. So we have an over-under of 238 with the Bucks favored by 9. Potential blowout, but I'm not really too worried about it. Like we had said before, Giannis didn't end up sitting much in the game against the Spurs. So the Magic are much better than the Spurs, and the Magic have a pretty gritty defense, and they have a lot of scorers. So I think it'll be pretty close most of the way. But nice 238 over under. And if we look at what Franz has been doing over his last 10 games, he's only gone under this line once. So he's 9 of 10. He's averaging 6.2 rebounds per game at about 34.2 minutes per game. And this matchup is decent. If we look at what Milwaukee is allowing to small forwards, 8.2 rebounds per game on average, any given small forward. So this is feeling pretty good. If we hop over to daily grind, all right. Yeah, if we take a look at here on daily grind, they have this at a 52.74% chance for the odds to hit on the over. We got BetMGM at -125. DK at minus 125. All the odds makers are kind of in their own way suggesting this is going to go over because, again, he's got a 90% hit rate over the last 10 games on this. We've got DG with a -131 to go over, so we're feeling good about the narrative. We got all of our indicators confirming it. So that's going to be the first play, Franz over 4.5 rebounds. Then my next play is a little bit different for what I typically get into, but I feel really good about it. And that's going to be Rudy Gobert over points and assists. He's down here somewhere. There he is. So we're going to be taking him for more than 12.5 points and assists. He's got a great matchup here. Believe it or not, the Lakers are a great matchup for centers. He's been knocking on the door of this. He's only hit it once over the last 5 games, but he's actually hit it in, let me see here, he's hit it in 6 out of his last 10 games. So prior to these 5, his previous 5, he hit it every game. So we're going to be taking this for more. And let's look at the over-under here against the Lakers. This is going to be a fun game. We got a 225 over-under with the Timberwolves actually favored to win, which is kind of surprising because the Lakers, I know they've been kind of up and down, but the Lakers look solid. They don't look bad. But yeah, we got Minnesota favored by 6.5 points. It should be a close game. I believe we have Gabe Vincent back tonight too, which is going to be fun. It's just fun when good players get back into the league because it just makes the game a lot more interesting. Are you doing this to me again? There we go. All right, so Rudy Gobert here. If we look at his last 10 games, he's averaging 12.8 points per game, and not a whole lot of assists, 1.2 per game though. But that's still collectively his average over the last 10 games is over where the mark's at. I looked at just his points alone, and it's only 1 point lower. So I prefer the points and assists. And like I was saying, the Lakers are actually a good matchup. If we look at the center position, they're allowing just under 22 points per game to centers, and they're 30th in the league for assists allowed to centers. So 5 assists a game to any given center in the league. This isn't like a huge part of his bag, but with only the 1 point differential between points and assists, I like this for more. We take a look at DG. So yeah, DG has this at a 53.51% chance for the odds to hit on the over. We've got BetMGM with a minus 135. Caesars minus 145. This line might move or get removed pretty soon. So if you're wanting to lock this in, I would lock it in quick. But yeah, we have DG with a minus 137 for it to go over. So we got all the odds makers kind of going along with the same narrative we're seeing here. And yeah, those are going to be my two to hook us up with the Daily Show. What do you got for us today, Jordy?
Yeah. So to get me started here, I'm going to be getting started with an assist prop. And, I will say this one is juiced to the under, but in my opinion, if you want to lose money, you take the under on this one. I'm going to be taking LeBron's assist for over 7.5. After last night, I think they ended up losing that game last night against Chicago. Chicago's they're good shooting the ball right now, man. Like they're a pretty tough team, and the Lakers are struggling defensively, and I know LeBron and AD are frustrated, and AD said there's no cavalry coming for the Lakers and they need to start winning games. And LeBron was saying that he needs to get his team more involved. So in my opinion, I think this assist prop's just going to stay money. I like him to go over 7.5 here. It's juiced to the under, so take it at your own risk here. But if we look at what he's been doing ever since they've come out of this Cash Cup and all of that stuff here, so you can see in the cup, he had 8 against New Orleans, and in that game, they looked really good. He only played 23 minutes. They blew him out, and he had 8 assists in that game. Indiana, he kind of went crazy on the rebounding and stuff, but ever since they've come out of that series, he's had 9 assists, 14, 11, 9. They're really, really trying to win games, and they're struggling pretty hard right now to do that. So I just like him to go over these assists. He was talking about wanting to get his team involved. He's averaging 8.2 assists a game right now over the last 10. So I just, I don't see him saying that against a really tough defense in Minnesota. I think he's going to have to get his guys going. And, he's one of the best passers in the sport, when it comes to getting people the ball. So I just like him to go over this, if he can keep the turnovers down and stuff like that, I think he'll have no problem getting over 7.5. It's not juiced. It's like a minus 105. So it's not really like too low, but it's not giving us value for the over. But it's just one that I really like. He's gone over it in 7 out of 10 games. And, I just think with being over at 70% over the last 10 games that I just don't see him slowing down in this category. So that's enough about that one. I'm going to be rolling that today. And then for my next one here, this one's a little unorthodox, but this dude's been on fire. I'm going to take Patrick Williams for over 1.5 3-pointers made. He's been on fire. He's shooting 50% from 3, which is very, very good. He's averaging about 4 attempts per game. If we look over here on StatMuse, he's averaging 33.6 minutes, so he's getting plenty of playing time. And he's hucking up some threes, and he's cashing a lot of them. You can see here he's averaging 3.8 attempts and 1.9 3-pointers made per game. So over the last 10, he's gone over this 7 out of 10 times. So I just like him to hit this. This is a minus 135, so this one is super juiced. And San Antonio is ranked 25th in 3-pointers allowed to power forward. So, he's got a really good matchup. I don't know if you guys have been watching San Antonio, but they're not covering anybody. They're just kind of letting everyone do whatever they want on them. So I like Patrick Williams to go over 1.5 3-pointers made in this game, and I'm going to take the over on that. They just took LeBron's assist away.
And they took Rudy. away
Oh
too.
God.
All right, guys. So Prize Picks just kind of screwed us right in the middle of our video. They took a pick away from Jordy and I both at the same time. My Rudy Gobert pick got removed right as I just said it was going to be removed soon, and one of his got removed as well. So we did a quick pivot. We didn't have a whole lot of time to dive deep into these because we have a meeting at 2:30 that we have to hurry up and wrap this up for. But I do feel good about this play. I'm going to be pivoting to DeAndre Ayton rebounds over. I know he's only hit this once in his last 4 games, but he's really been putting it together. And he has a great matchup tonight. So I feel good about him going for at least 13 here. Don't have time to get into StatMuse, but I will show you. If we look at what Washington is allowing to the center position, we got 17.6 rebounds per game. That's huge. That's a killer matchup. I'll definitely be playing this in some picks. If we jump over to Daily Grind, they've got this just under a 53% odds to hit. And we've got BetMGM minus 135. This is a great play. I'm very comfortable with this. If the points assist prop comes back on Rudy, definitely take advantage of that. But I like this just as much. So sorry about that, guys, but we had to do a last minute pivot.
Yeah, so for my pivot, I'm going to be taking Kawhi Leonard here. They took my LeBron's assists away. I tell you what, man, Prize Picks gives you zero value anymore. They're just like, oh, it looks good, rip it down. But I have Kawhi Leonard for 6.5 rebounds going over. He's done this a whole lot this year. If you look at his rebounds on StatMuse here, you can see he's averaging 6.1 over the last 10 games. He's got a great matchup ahead of him here with OKC. And, you know, if we look over on Daily Grind here, it's a minus 130 to go over with BetMGM and minus 139 with Caesar. So really juicy matchup. He's really been aggressive lately on the glass. I liked this pick too, but, you know, I had to pivot to it because Prize Picks sucks sometimes. So, you know, thanks for that one, Prize Picks. We appreciate you. And that's what I have for this video, guys. Obviously, our picks at the end here are going to be messed up because we don't have time to fix them. But if these do come back, take them for sure.
Yeah, keep an eye out if they come back. So that's gonna do it for us, guys. I do want to do a quick shout out to John from Sharp Bets DFS. We kind of just sort of met each other via YouTube channels through the GOAT Skywalker DFS. But bro, like, his channel's awesome. Like, if you want something that's entertaining, really good research and analysis, but just all out like entertaining and hilarious, check out his show. It's killer. We're really happy to have met him. And also shout out to our partners, Daily Grind. We love working with them. They've been so awesome to us, and we love their tools. So if you're interested in checking out their tools, they have several different types of tools. If you play NFL, definitely look at that correlation tool. I don't even want to say, like, it's amazing. Like, I don't want to say the wrong thing here because it's like, I don't know how long these platforms are going to allow tools like that.
Yeah.
It's just that good. But anyways, guys, if you're interested, they are giving all of our viewers 25% off any of their packages. If you just use code BACKDOOR. We have a link in the description of our video. Yeah, if you head over there and use code BACKDOOR, they'll give you 25% off. So take advantage of that. Don't forget to put the code in if you are interested in getting some of their tools. We love them. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it. And have a great Thursday. Enjoy football, enjoy basketball, and we really appreciate you guys. Have a good day, guys.
Good luck, guys.